After a warm shower, there's nothing quite like reaching for a soft, clean towel. It feels fresh, comforting, and reassuring. But here's a question many of us rarely stop to ask. If we only use our bath towel after we've cleaned ourselves, why does it need to be washed at all? And more importantly, how often? Some people throw their towels into the laundry after every use. Others keep using the same one for weeks, convinced that because they only dry off after bathing, it's still perfectly clean. The truth lies somewhere in between, and it's more interesting than you might think. Today, we're uncovering what really happens to your bath towel after each use, how often it should be washed, and why this simple household habit matters more than most people realize, right here on History of Simple Things. Even after taking a thorough shower, your skin is never completely free of microorganisms. In fact, every square inch of healthy skin is home to millions of bacteria. Most of these are harmless and actually help protect your skin from harmful microbes. When you dry yourself, your towel picks up more than just water. Tiny flakes of dead skin, natural body oils, sweat residue, and those harmless bacteria all transfer onto the fabric. On top of that, towels can also collect traces of lotions, soaps, shampoos, and even small amounts of dirt that weren't fully washed away. This doesn't mean your towel instantly becomes dangerous after one use. However, every time you use it, a little more material builds up within the fibers. The real issue isn't the bacteria themselves, it's the moisture. After drying your body, your towel is usually left damp. If it's crumpled on the bathroom floor, hung over a shower door, or left in a poorly ventilated bathroom, it can stay damp for hours. Warmth, moisture, and organic material create ideal conditions for microorganisms to multiply. Bacteria don't need much to grow, and while many of the ones already on your towel are harmless, damp conditions can allow other microbes from the surrounding environment to settle in as well. Bathrooms are naturally humid spaces. Steam from hot showers keeps the air moist, slowing down how quickly towels dry. The longer a towel stays wet, the more opportunities microorganisms have to multiply. So, how often should you wash it? The general recommendation from many hygiene experts is surprisingly simple. Wash your bath towel after about 3 to 4 uses. For someone who showers once a day, that usually means washing it every 3 or 4 days. This strikes a good balance between hygiene and practicality. Why not after every single shower? Because if you properly hang your towel to dry in a well-ventilated area, it has enough time to dry completely between uses. Dry fabric makes it much harder for bacteria and mold to multiply rapidly. On the other hand, waiting 2 or 3 weeks before washing allows dead skin cells, oils, moisture, and microorganisms to accumulate much more significantly. Of course, not every towel follows the same rules. If you've been exercising, sweating heavily, or spending time outdoors before showering, your towel will likely collect more sweat and body oils than usual. Likewise, if you're sick with a cold, the flu, or a skin infection, it's a good idea to wash your towel after each use. This helps reduce the chances of reintroducing germs back onto your skin or spreading them to others in your household. People with acne-prone or sensitive skin may also benefit from washing towels more frequently, since oils and bacteria trapped in the fabric can sometimes contribute to skin irritation. And if your towel develops a musty smell, don't wait for your usual laundry schedule. That's a sign that microorganisms are already growing inside the damp fibers. One of the easiest ways to keep a towel fresher for longer is simply drying it correctly. Instead of bunching it up on a hook or tossing it over the bathtub, spread it out fully on a towel rack where air can circulate around both sides. The faster the towel dries, the less time bacteria and mold have to multiply. If your bathroom has poor ventilation, consider opening a window, using an exhaust fan, or even hanging the towel somewhere outside the bathroom after showering. A towel that dries completely is far more hygienic than one that stays damp all day. Many families occasionally share bath towels without thinking much about it. While it might seem harmless, it's generally not recommended. Even healthy people naturally carry different bacteria, fungi, and skin microorganisms. Sharing towels can transfer these microbes from one person to another. Most of the time, nothing happens, but it can increase the risk of spreading athlete's foot, fungal infections, cold sores, or certain skin conditions. Using your own towel is one of the simplest ways to reduce unnecessary germ sharing. Modern laundry detergents are much better than they used to be, meaning many towels can be cleaned effectively in cold water, especially if they're only lightly soiled. However, warm or hot water often does a better job of removing body oils and helping eliminate more microorganisms, particularly when someone in the household has been sick. Whatever temperature you choose, make sure the towel dries completely afterward. A freshly washed towel that's left damp for too long can quickly develop the same musty odor you're trying to avoid. Avoid using excessive fabric softener as well. While it makes towels feel softer initially, repeated use can coat the fibers, reducing their absorbency over time. Even well-cared-for towels don't last forever. After years of washing, the fibers gradually break down. They become rougher, less absorbent, and sometimes develop permanent odors that no amount of washing seems to remove. If your towel feels scratchy, no longer dries you effectively, or continues smelling musty immediately after washing, it may simply be reaching the end of its lifespan. For most households, quality bath towels can last several years with proper care before needing replacement. Bath towels seem incredibly simple. We use them every day without giving them much thought, but despite only touching us after we've showered, they quietly collect moisture, dead skin, natural oils, and microorganisms with every use. Fortunately, keeping them clean doesn't require complicated routines. Washing them every 3 to 4 uses, hanging them so they dry completely, avoiding unnecessary sharing, and replacing them when they've worn out are usually all it takes. It's a small habit that keeps your towels fresher, your bathroom cleaner, and your daily routine just a little more hygienic. Sometimes the simplest household items have surprisingly fascinating stories hiding in plain sight. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.